Right, it's 5:30 a.m. I've got a hat on. As you can see, they don't suit me, but I don't really care. I've got clients this morning, so basically today I'm gonna go. I train my clients in the morning, and then I'm at work from 10 till 6, and then I've got clients in the evening. So today for me is basically just kind of not a write off, but there's not really much time for me to do anything like studying or going to the gym to train. So basically what I'll do is I'll make sure I'm fully prepared, like I'll have my shirt ironed, I'll have all my meals prepped and everything, so that today flows a lot easier. As I say, I'll go train my clients in the morning and I'll go to work, and then I'll have my gym like PT stuff with me, go straight from there to the gym and PT. So I'll take you through my meals and stuff in a minute. Well, once I get back from training my clients, just so you got an idea of how I eat on non-training days. I will probably come back this evening and go for a walk to get some cardio in, just because it's essential, and especially on a day like this where I'm going to be fairly active, but majority of the day I'm inactive. So I want to kind of get that big long walk at the end of the day to make me feel better, and I do it for myself, not just because of body fat and burning calories and stuff, because I do generally feel good for it. So I'll take you along with the day and I'll let you know how these days goes, and maybe people can pick up some tips from it. Alright guys, so it's about 8:30 now, ready for work, with my shirt on. It's quite nice wearing a shirt now and then. So basically what I've done is I've prepared my meals for the rest of the day. I've got all my stuff ready, so I'll just show you basically this is how I leave the house at about 9, and that's it, I'm done. I won't get back till probably about 9 o'clock in the evening. So it's a long day. This is how my Wednesdays and Thursdays are. They're both pretty similar. You know, you do what you got to do, and I love every minute of it. So I'll just show you my meals. I've got 100 grams of chicken breast, half a packet of rice, 20 grams of almonds, mixed green beans, 100 grams of ham, half a packet of basmati rice, green beans, 60 grams of oats, 10 grams of coconut oil in there, and 40 grams of whey protein. Meals for today, I'll basically get them 3 meals in. I have one just before I go in, one at lunch, one when I finish, go to clients, come back, and then sleep. No, actually, I'm going to go for a walk. I've got to get some cardio in today. So yeah, I will get back and do some cardio, but I'll take you along with the day. Probably ain't going to see me till about 6, to be honest with you, because there's not really much to show. So this is what leaving my house on a Wednesday and Thursday looks like. Look like I'm moving out. So it almost looks like I'm leaving home and never coming back. But honestly, like today should be a really stressful day, and most people would find it a very stressful day. But the fact is, if you prepare and you kind of get yourself ready for it, and you're one step ahead, it's not as bad. Like, you can get so much done in one day, but it is all about preparing. Preparation does make such a difference, because the fact is, if I didn't know where I was going with all this stuff, today could be so stressful. The amount I've got to do, and obviously the amount I need to make sure I've got with me. So I made sure everything was prepared, prepped my PT stuff last night, I ironed my shirt last night, I got my meals prepared last night, so I knew exactly where I was going today. So today's been quite an easy morning. I've just had a lot to do. So now I'm going to go head to work, get this done, and I'll catch up with you later. Right, so 7 o'clock, I've literally just got back from work. I quickly come home to get changed. Normally I would go straight to the gym, but our flat is on the way through, so because there wasn't any traffic, I thought I'll just quickly come here, get changed, put all my stuff in the flat, and then go to the gym. So I've got clients this evening. When I get back, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a walk. Obviously I'm not going to take you along for my walk, it's pitch black, so not really much point. But after, what I'm going to have is that like protein cake again. So what I'll do is I will just show you how to make it. It's so simple, so easy, really effective. I mean, as you can see, like, this is it's hard to, like, obviously, as you can see, a lot of work goes into staying on top of things. You know what I mean? It's not easy, although people always seem to make out like it's natural for me, for example, people always say, I don't know how you do it and all this stuff. Like, it just takes a little bit of structure and a little bit of mindset, you know, because it's how you interpret situations. Like today, for example, I've got a lot on today. I could have woke up this morning and be like, oh, I've got to go to clients in the morning. Oh, I've got to go to work. Oh, I've got clients this evening. Oh, I've got to do cardio. Or I can sit there and think, right, brilliant, I'm getting up in the morning, train my clients, going to get them their results. Now I'm going to go to work, I'm going to earn some money. Obviously, earning money is essential for life. Like, you got to be stupid if you think that you don't have to earn money these days, you know what I mean? Because little thing, paying rent, do you know what I mean? Like, if you've got responsibilities, you've got to earn money. So, and then I've got clients again this evening, and like my clients, a lot of them are people that I probably rarely even spoke to or didn't even know before, and now they've become really good friends and they're completely changing. Like, I finished gym today, all my online clients, I've got all great positive texts, they're all flying. It's like anything, you get out what you put in and nothing's given to you, so you have got to work for it. And it might sound cheesy and a bit cliche and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, it is legit, and I'd rather know that I'm working towards it than just kind of hoping that something's going to crop up, because I know a lot of people think they deserve stuff, and I've never been that way. I was never brought up that way. It was just one of these things of being an independent person. Not that my parents didn't give me anything, but I've always been that type of person. You learn that you work for things, you don't get given things, you got to do what you got to do. And I'm really, I feel quite glad that I've got that trait in my life, because I feel sorry for people that think that they deserve stuff. And there's nothing in life is deserved, nothing is given, and you've just got to put it in. I don't know where that come from, but I just felt like saying it. But yeah, I'll catch up with you later and I'll show you that cake. Right, so I just got back from my clients and for a walk as well. To be honest with you, I really wasn't feeling it. I'm feeling quite tired now, obviously. Catch up with you eventually, but I need to get it done, and I know how it's gonna benefit me. And to be honest with you, I'm doing it for me and what I want to do. And I know that if I didn't do it, I'd be annoyed with myself. So I've managed to hit 12k steps, which I'm pretty happy about, because that's all I need to do. So I'm gonna make this little protein cake now. The macros are 53 protein, 16 fat and 34 grams of carbs. Works out about 500 calories, just to finish off my calories and my macros for today. Finish on 180 carb, 190 protein, and I think it's around 85, 90 fat. So I just brought the carbs down, up the fat. Feeling quite good in general, just obviously tired, lack of sleep. So I'm going to eat this. I'll show you how to make it, and I'm going to chill out, watch some YouTube, get to bed, and now I've got 6:30 clients tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be another busy day. I'll take you along. Training tomorrow, upper. Cannot wait to get in that gym, but I'll show you how this is done. So this is what you need: some instant oats, whey protein, some baking soda, eggs, egg white. I'm gonna use almond milk, unsweetened. Obviously, I mean, it's 13 calories per 100 ml, so probably won't even use 100 ml. It just makes it a little bit thicker. You can use water if not. And I've got this Meridian coconut butter. So I'm gonna go 40 grams, 60 grams, 1 egg white, as much for the consistency that I want, and then once it's cooked, put 20 grams on top. This I put about half teaspoon in. Obviously use a scale, put the powders into here and weigh it, and I'll show you how harder than it looks. Yes, which is 40 grams. Bang, drop that in here. And 30 grams. Mix. So there's all the powders, all in one pretty much. Some baking powder. Yeah, this helps it rise. You don't need much. You've got a thing like the size of this big old cake, but just like to go for about half a teaspoon. And once this is mixed, then you get yourself an egg, which is no chance I'm going to do this one-handed. Yes, I put the egg white in. Obviously give it a good mix. Some almond milk or water, whatever your preferred. I normally use water, to be honest with you, so it does work. And then what you're going to do is you're going to keep mixing this. And what I'll do is I'll mix this and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Mix in, get this paste-like texture. Try and get rid of all the lumps if you can. So I mean, it does actually mix a lot easier with water. Obviously less liquid. Just keep mixing. What you do is you put it in the microwave for a minute. Let it settle. Another 30 seconds. Let it settle. And then if you need to, another 30. So after a minute, kind of get this like texture where you can see it's starting to bake a little bit, starting to take a little bit more form now. For another 30 seconds. Obviously, if you don't put much milk in or much water, it does kind of cook a little bit faster. But the reason why I put a little bit more in is just because it creates a little bit more volume. So you'll notice next time, this will raise a little bit more, and it will continue to grow. It's just kind of like a A little bit of a tip if you're low on your macros. Yeah, just let it settle and then put the peanut butter on the outside and then just literally chuck this over and it just takes away the dryness. Just a little bit more to get more out of your oats, a bit more out of your macros to get leaner, little things like this. And to be honest, it's quite tasty, very filling and hits the spot. So that's me done for tonight. Obviously, very easy to do, anyone could do it. It's nothing special, but you'll be surprised at how special it can become when you're getting leaner and your macros are going and your food volume has to go up but your calories come down. There's a lot of tips you pick up as you're doing it and things that I do that I don't always share with others, because sometimes you've got to go through the process yourself and you kind of learn these things yourself, and I will always share what I do, but sometimes you have got to guard because they're the things that work for you. So that's it, I'm done for today. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.